Next morning, I sat down at the picnic table rather than kick back in my comfy chair, sipping on my coffee, watching the sunrise, and I thought to myself, there's got to be a sermon in here somewhere. Was I just lucky, or did God protect me? And did Jesus calm the storm? The story we read today, Jesus and his disciples, they've been ministering for a few days, maybe even a couple weeks, and caring for people and healing people. They've seen a few miracles and that sort of stuff, but it's really early on in his ministry, and they needed some rest. And so they got in a boat, okay, leaving the crowd behind, and Jesus was exhausted. He climbs up in the stern on a cushion, I'm sure his blanket or something like that, and he falls asleep. Now, I need you to remember, at least 4 of these disciples are professional fishermen. All right? Professional fishermen. They know their way around a boat, and they know the Sea of Galilee like the back of their hand. Seemingly out of nowhere, calm changes to a squall, a storm, and wind is ripping across the water. Lightning and thunder are crashing all around them. Rain is pounding down on them. Waves are crashing over the hull of the ship. They are absolutely terrified. Are we going to survive this storm? And Jesus, exhausted, he's sleeping like a baby in the stern. And they rush to him and they teacher, how can you sleep in this mess? Save us, don't you care if we drown? And Jesus got up and he rebuked the wind. He said to the waves, quiet, be still. And it became calm. The disciples looked at him and they looked at themselves, and I'm sure their mouths were agape, and someone stuck their foot in their mouth and they had to say, who the heck are you? And he said, why were you so afraid? You still have no faith. Who is this man that even the wind and the waves obey him?